Hello and welcome to 1000ps.com for the Honda CB1000R Black Edition vs. Hornet 750 comparison test. Is twice as expensive really twice as good? Stay tuned and check out the video. Does the new Hornet 750 lose out in this comparison? After all, the CB1000R plays in a completely different class and is pretty much twice as expensive in Austria. So of course we can't speak of a fair comparison here, much more of a representation of how much motorcycle you get for your money with Honda. This much in advance, it is extremely much in both cases. Even before you get on the bike for the first time, you can see clear differences in the look and feel. Because the new Hornet looks relatively confusable and in the processing not exactly spectacular. Lots of plastic with fine sticker scenery, as well as the boxy wing are not exactly a feast for the eyes, but the low price doesn't come from anywhere. It also suggests that Honda longevity does not disappoint on the Hornet. If you let your eyes wander to the CB1000R Black Edition, on the other hand, you don't know which detail to look at first. The single-sided swing arm with beautiful rim, the raised Honda logo on the tank, or the inline 4-cylinder kept in black. Above all, the Black Edition of the CB1000R is bursting with elegance and timeless design. This naked bike stands out from the crowd and exudes true pride of ownership. Looking at the spec sheets, there's no need to argue. On paper, the Hornet 750 is clearly inferior. 92 horsepower can't do much against the 145 horsepower of the CB1000R. But on the road, the Hornet's new inline 2-cylinder is a real force. Even from low revs it delivers massive pressure, peaking at 75 Nm at 7,250 revolutions per minute. There's propulsion across the entire rev range, so you wouldn't believe what an inexpensive motorcycle you're sitting on. The only thing we missed was the optional quickshifter, which Wally recommended during his test. But starting the CB1000R's 998cc inline 4 already shows that you're in a different league here. The unit roars into life with a bassy sound, releasing up to 145 horsepower at 10,500 revolutions per minute and 104 Nm of torque at 8,250 revolutions per minute when needed. Gear changes are rarely necessary here, although the engine definitely doesn't mind aggressive revving. Silky smooth, it takes to the throttle in every situation and ensures driving pleasure on every ride. The 3-stage quickshifter is on board as standard and works flawlessly. The principle of equal parts policy suits the new Hornet not only in terms of price, but also electronically, because compared to the CB1000R it is almost on a par. ABS, 4 riding modes, triple adjustable traction control, triple adjustable engine brake and 5 inches color TFT display with connectivity can be found on the mid-range naked bike. It only trumps the more powerful CB1000R with one more riding mode, and the aforementioned standard quickshifter up and down. None of the bikes has an IMU, so the little helpers don't work depending on lean angle. Especially the inexpensive CB750 Hornet can be forgiven for that. Naked bikes, both from the manufacturer Honda. A certain similarity would be expected in the chapter ergonomics and handling. However, this is in no way the case. In the 795mm low saddle of the Hornet you sit deeply integrated and feel little pressure on the handlebars. It exudes the feeling of handiness and agility. Switch to the 830mm high seat of the CB1000R Black Edition. You reach for a significantly lower mounted handlebar, which strengthens the feeling for the front wheel. This also means that 22 kg more weight has to be moved. Next to the 212 kg CB1000R, the Hornet with its 190 kg looks like a lightweight. This impression is reinforced during the ride with its much softer and only at the shock absorber in the spring preload adjustable chassis. The Hornet weaves nimbly through the curves and requires only little force on the handlebars thanks to the comparatively narrow 160 rear tire. Intuitive and very accessible, this naked bike can be moved swiftly through the radii. Things are much more serious on the CB1000R Black Edition. The fully adjustable chassis is already much firmer and more direct in the basic setting, and the sporty seating position also offers more feel for the front. It clearly plays in a higher league, but that was to be expected at this price. Nevertheless, once again, fantastic what you get in both bikes for the money. Conclusion: is the new Hornet only half as good as the CB1000R Black Edition? Of course, you don't make it easy for a budget naked bike when you compare it to a top-of-the-line model. Due to price pressures, a manufacturer can't build the finest goods while keeping costs down. But thanks to Honda's clever use of the modular principle, they were able to put together an insanely strong package in this class with the new CB750 Hornet, which really surprises. For the price, this is incredible, kept running through my head during the test. And therein lies the Hornet's charm. It's not the most exciting motorcycle visually, and some of the detailed solutions aren't quite as pretty, but owners will come away grinning after every ride. On the one hand, because the motorcycle works excellently, on the other hand, because they know that they have by no means paid too much for it. So are you paying too much for the CB1000R Black Edition, which costs about twice as much? No, because it is built for connoisseurs and true connoisseurs of Japanese four-cylinder naked bikes. From every angle, this motorcycle is a work of art that performs with incredible poise and dignity. It is not without reason that the model has been in the program for so long. With it, you buy a timeless Honda model that gives riding pleasure and is absolutely reliable thanks to proven Honda technology. For some bikers, the absolute high of the feelings. Conclusion: Honda CB1000R Black Edition 2023. Pros: powerful engine, smooth quickshifter, nimble handling, 5 inches TFT display, noble appearance. Cons: seat height could be obstacle for small pilots. Conclusion: Honda CB750 Hornet 2023. Pros: powerful, high torque engine, super brakes, comfortable seating position, agile handling, balanced chassis, extensive electronics, affordable, optional quickshifter, unbeatable price. Cons: steel swing arm not very sexy. If you liked the test, we would be very happy about a like and a subscription from you. Until next time.